channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I thought I would jump on and do a June Birchbox product review because I have cancelled my subscription with Birchbox, so I won't be getting any more. And I was doing these reviews sort of on my unboxing of next month's box, but there's not going to be a July box because I'm not having any more Birchboxes for the time being. It was a big decision. I felt really sad actually about stopping my Birchbox subscription. If they do another deal that I think is a really great deal, I may well sign up again, because I have honestly really enjoyed the last 3 months of getting Birchbox and trying out these new products. And I know they get a lot of criticism, Birchbox, for their products being small in comparison to the likes of Rockerbox and Glossybox, where you're paying a very similar amount of money, but you tend to get bigger sizes in those boxes. However, what I would say about Birchbox and what I personally have enjoyed about Birchbox is the products that we get seem to be new products to market, new brands that we haven't heard of. So they are products that you don't find in other beauty subscription boxes until much later on. So I really enjoy that new element and discovering new brands and new products part of Birchbox. And what has also been nice with this last 3 months has been that because I have so many products and I really don't need any more skincare or makeup, is that because they are smaller, I can sort of slip them into my routine and think it's going to be a few uses and then I'll be back to my normal products. So I can give them a try, and then if it is something that I really enjoy, I can put it on my wish list for future purchase when I need that sort of product in my stash again. So I've really enjoyed trying them anyway. So we'll get on to the products that I received in June and what I thought about them. If you haven't seen my unboxing video, I will leave that linked in the description bar below, so that if you are interested on my first impressions on hearing about more to do with the actual product and the pricing of those products, then that will be in the description bar below. Go and check it out. First up, there was a little silicone face brush from Birchbox themselves, and it was just to apply your face masks with. I already have a silicone brush that I use, which I picked up from Poundland. I think it was meant to be a silicone makeup brush, but I use it for face masks, so I already do that. I haven't used this one because I'm actually doing a swap with Kaylee on YouTube. She got the orange one, I got the lilac one, and we both preferred each other's, so we're going to do a little swap. So I haven't used that yet, but when my orange one arrives, I will definitely use it. I do like using a mask brush. I find that keeps my hands mess free. I don't end up with face mask all down my nails, and it does help to spread. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky to get in like to the little crevices and nooks and crannies with the actual silicone brush, but I do find generally overall I find it more helpful to have the brush than not. So talking of masks, we will first go on to this one from Sand and Sky. This is the Australian Emu Apple Super Bounce Mask Glow and Plump. We got 10 grams in here and I managed to use it twice before I finished it up. You left this on for 10 minutes and then rinsed it off. And I think the second time I may have left it on a little bit longer than 10 minutes and I did start to get a little bit of a tingle, but nothing major, no major irritation to my skin or anything. It's a nice enough mask, but it's quite pricey, and I don't really think that it did all that much for the cost that you're going to spend on it. I think you can get a lot of these sort of overnight masks that will do a similar sort of thing. You just getting some extra hydration into your skin, and although I enjoyed it, I don't think it's going to be something that I repurchase, because I don't think it's going to be the sort of thing that I reach for all that much, and I didn't think that the results really justified the cost of the product. So unfortunately that's a bit of a no for me. It was a nice product, I enjoyed using it, but I just think it's too pricey for what it is. So next up, another one that I've managed to use up, or I think I've pretty much used it up. I think if I cut the tube I might be able to scrape a little bit more out, was the body scrub from Aqua Hero. Now when I first tried this in my first impressions unboxing, I thought, oh, this feels really nice and scrubby, really scrubby. However, when I got in the shower and used it, it didn't feel all that scrubby. It sort of spread quite quickly over the skin, and then that scrubbiness sort of diminished slightly, and I didn't get that really good deep scrub that I usually like with a body scrub. However, what I will say is that the I think it's got some like oils in here as well, so it's like a salt scrub a salt body scrub with some oils. So what I did find that even though it wasn't super scrubby, it did leave my skin feeling relatively soft, and I found it really good for use before I shaved, and then I'd got that sort of oil left on my skin to help with shaving. So I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the packaging. I think this is a really stupid packaging for something that is scrubby, because I don't know if you can hear that there's still salt on the side. So if that was in a tub, you could scoop it out and really get every last bit, whereas the tube I just don't think works for that. Also wasn't overly keen on the scent. You do get a little bit of that honey scent in there, and although I love honey in my products because it's amazing for my skin, I just don't really like the scent of it. So not sure this is going to be one that I would repurchase, but I am more interested in looking at a body scrub that's got that oil base rather than some of the scrubs that I've recently been using, which just seem to wash away to nothing. I think the oil base really works for me to help really soothe and nourish my skin, as well as like get rid of all the dead skin cells and stuff. So this was okay. I enjoyed using it, and I used it all up, or pretty much all of it. Again, not something I think I'm going to repurchase though. Then we've got this, which I was really excited for when we unboxed it. This is from Amica, and it's the Flash Instant Shine Mask. 30ml in here, and I have still got probably one application left. I was excited about this because I thought it was going to be similar to the L'Oreal Elvive Wonder Water. That is really watery, and I find that using that on my own hair is quite tricky. I feel like half of it just ends up on the bathroom floor, and although you can pick it up usually on offer for about £5, which is relatively cheap, I didn't find it did amazing things for my hair. I think it's overhyped, the Wonder Water, personally. So I thought this was going to be a similar product, and I was hoping that it would be a better product because Amica is slightly more expensive than the L'Oreal Elvive one. It is slightly thicker, so I definitely had an easier time applying it to my hair. It tells you to apply from root to tip, which I did because I don't suffer with overly greasy hair, so I wasn't worried about weighing my hair down or adding any extra sort of condition to my roots. And I did enjoy it. It did leave my hair feeling soft and silky. I think it's great that it's just a minute. But again, I didn't see the amazing results that I wanted to for the price that you would pay for a full size one of these. I don't know whether that's just me and having high expectations for these things, or whether the sort of shampoo, condition, masking system that I've already got going on is pretty much doing what it needs to do for my hair. So I don't see the amazing results that other people maybe see with these products. But it was nice, and I do enjoy the scent of it. I don't know what it is, it's just very fresh. Yeah, it was a nice product. Would I repurchase it? Possibly if I saw it on offer. If it was reduced somewhere, then I might pick it up again, but other than that, probably not. For full price, doubtful that I would pick that up again. It was just okay. Again, just okay, nothing amazing. This, however, has been the star product from the June box. This is the Jekka Black Glow Drops Highlighting Primer for Face, and I had the shade Rose Pearl. So I haven't used it as a primer at all. I've literally only used it as a highlighter because I tend to wear quite a glowy base anyway. I don't wear matte foundation. It's always quite a glowy, natural looking base anyway for me, and I very rarely use primer, if I'm honest. So I haven't used it as a primer. I have just used it as a highlighter though, and I've got it on today. Probably can't, I mean, you can probably see it a little bit there. What I really like about this one is that it's not glittery at all. It does just give that really subtle glow to the skin, which is what I'm looking for, because I don't want that see me from space cosmic highlight. This definitely hasn't got, I don't know whether that's going to pick up on camera because of the daylight, but this has definitely got a nice sheen. It's almost like a champagne-y colour with just a hint of pink in it, which is what I like. Now, I don't think I picked this shade. This was like your choice product from June, and I think there was a champagne and this rose pearl, and I think if I'd have had the option, I'd have probably gone for the champagne because that tends to be the colour that I would normally go for. But I've seen people reviewing the champagne one and saying it's really glittery, and that would have been a complete fail for me because I don't want glitter all over my face. And this one just seems to be more glowy than glittery. So I mean, I should really give it a go as a pre-base, as like a primer, and use it maybe under one of my less glowy bases to see whether it does help with that glow. But this has definitely been the win for me out of the box, and I found myself reaching for this over other highlighters that I use recently to just give me that sort of shine to my face, a bit of a shimmer and a bit of a glow just on the high points. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So this is nice. This is a brand that I hadn't tried before, a product that I hadn't seen before. It's vegan and cruelty free, which is lovely. 20 ml in here. It's going to last me forever because I literally use the tiniest amount. But yeah, really happy with that one. And then the last product, which I don't have with me, were some eye gels from Grace and Stella, I want to say. And I made some comments on these in my unboxing video to say, to me, these gold eye gels and the gold sheet masks that you get, they're like gel sheet masks, they are easily bought on places like AliExpress, and they're completely blank, and then you can, if you're a business, purchase them in bulk and brand them yourself. So that's what I see when I see these eye gels, these gold ones especially, coming in, but in any subscription boxes. I always think this doesn't look like something that the brand has developed and had made and packaged themselves. It looks like something that they've bought off another website, which does happen, and have branded themselves. And so that instantly puts me off, especially with the price points that are quoted for some of these items. And it makes me think this isn't worth this money because the brand haven't developed this product. They have just bought it from someone else and branded and put their stamp on it, basically. So they were okay. I have used them and thrown them away probably. They were just gold under eye gels. I keep all my eye gels in the fridge, so they pretty much all feel the same. They sat on my skin quite well. They help to depuff a little bit, as will anything cold in the fridge. If you put a spoon in the fridge and then just place that under your eye for a little bit, you would get pretty much the same effects. I do like an eye gel. So, I mean, it's been used because I used eye gels all the time, but I'm under no illusions that they basically work because they're cold and they're not really doing an awful lot else. And those ones in particular, I'm not a massive fan of because, as I say, I just don't think that brand, I could be wrong, I could totally be wrong, so, you know, hands up if I am, but that's the vibe that I get. And if you go on to like the AliExpress website or similar websites, you can find them really cheap, and you can see how brands then buy them and rebrand them themselves so that it looks like their brand has produced these eye gels and really they've just bought them in bulk and put their name on them. So that one wasn't so much of a hit, although I've used it and it was okay. Nothing horrendous, but nothing amazing either. The star for this box was definitely the Jack Black Glow Drops, but I have enjoyed the other products as well. They're just probably not things that I'm going to repurchase, which is one of the things that I love about Birchbox, that I get to try these things, especially something like this mask. I would have totally got sucked into that previously and thought, wow, this sounds amazing, this is something that I need in my life, and then £56 later I've used it a couple of times and thought, meh, it's just okay. I never reach for it, I never put this into my routine, and I've wasted loads of money. So it's a great way to try new products. And keep your eyes peeled because I may well be jumping back into Birchbox when the next deal comes up and rebuying a short subscription, because I have really enjoyed unboxing it and trying the products out for you guys and letting you know what I think of them. If you got Birchbox in June and you got these products, let me know what you think in the comments below, because I'm sure there are some of you out there screaming at the screen right now saying, no, you're wrong, this is amazing, or that was rubbish. And so it's great to have a conversation down in the comments with you guys to see what you think, because we are all different and we've all got different skin and different hair, and what works for me won't necessarily work for you. So it's always great to get that conversation going down there. So do drop me a comment below and let me know what you thought of your products from your Birchbox this month, or if you've tried any of these products elsewhere as well. And if you're not already, please do subscribe and join the family. We'd love to have you with us. Click the notification button as well and click on all so that you don't miss any future uploads, and give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.